Hey Scrappers, Happy New Year. Good to see you all back again. So we're going to start off the new year with returning back to some old classic scrapping, just tearing stuff apart. Some people are getting kind of sick of the gold recovery stuff, so let's give the folks what they want. So today we're going to be scrapping something that I've never scrapped before, and I'm really curious to see what's inside it because it's heavy as hell. It's an old Sony Betamax Player. Now, I know what you're saying. Sell it on eBay, you're going to get more money. Well, the problem is, the bottom of this is all rusted. So there was some water damage, so I wouldn't feel comfortable trying to sell it on eBay, not knowing if it works or not, and I don't have any Betamax tapes to test it, and there was no power cord included. So, we're just going to rip it apart and see what's inside. So, start off, looks like we have some Phillips head screws. Let's get those out. Okay, so if you can see in here, we've got a really big transformer, got a chunk of cast aluminum there, a couple little copper bearing motors. Get some low-grade board, some IC chips. At first glance, that's pretty much it. Some wire in there and stuff. It's probably going to be some silver contacts and stuff, but we'll have to dig in a little deeper to get that stuff out. Alright, the first board there, doesn't look like there's much on there, just some pieces of steel. I don't know what's going to be in this thing, but I can imagine it's not going to be much. Alright, so oftentimes in electronics you'll see a little thing like this. It's like a little C-shaped metal bracket. Sometimes there's another piece that goes that way, and something taped. That is actually some kind of electromagnetic switch, or like a piston. So if you take that blue tape off of there, or in some cases it's yellow, or it comes in all different colors, but that's it's wound copper underneath there. Hey Scrappers, so we're back. I'm going to finish up the Betamax way out. So right off the bat I'm going to give you a couple of tips, in my opinion anyway. If someone offers you a Betamax system, try and sell it. I tried to sell this one for parts. Even I made sure to specify it didn't work, and there was rust on the bottom. It was, like I mentioned earlier, it's rusted on the bottom, so it's not in good condition. Didn't know if it worked or not, and there was no power cord. So if you get one of these things, and if someone gives you one of these things, don't bother taking it apart. All right. If you do, take off the lid, pull out the transformer, and then just send the rest of the scrapyard. This has been a pain in the rump. So it took a good hour to rip this thing down. There's so many freaking little wires here and there, and tons of low-grade board. Everything's all mashed. Alright, so let's check and see what we got here. So let's see here. For wire, here's all the wire from it. We've got 9.4 ounces, so not a whole heck of a lot. For copper bearing stuff, there's a good bit in there. Alright, so for copper bearing, I've got about 3 pounds 5 ounces, so that's, depending on your scrapyard, close to $1. Now with this thing, you could easily take this apart. I mean, there's a really thick band of copper on that. You can take that right off. as well as these things are easy to pull the copper out. So, you know, if you want to take the time to do that, good on you. If not, oh well. Aluminum. We have 10.6 ounces. Alright, so I'm just going to throw that down here. Alright, and now for the bulk of it, which was just light iron. See if I can get this all on here. And we've got 12.5 pounds of light iron. And last but not least, we have 4 pounds of low-grade board. Now some of this stuff, if you want like these, you can probably throw that in with your light iron. You know, my scrapyard doesn't buy low-grade board, so I'm going to take these two most likely, throw them in with the light iron. I'll get, you know, 8 cents a pound, 7 cents a pound. Alright, so that's it for the Betamax system. If you have any questions, comment, like, subscribe, and see you on the next one.